Okay, so we're gonna talk about this TP-Link 10 gigabit router for TP-Link, and yeah, let's start that. So basically this thing is kinda getting hot. It's only connected in one 10 gigabit of one and 10 gigabit of LAN to the switch, and everything's like connected on there and so on. And on top of that, so I have a 16 gigabit 1 gigabit switch with 16 port, and because I'm gonna do some IPv6 tests in, because I'm not done learning the IPv6 on in any kind of capacity for security or something like that. So like maybe a lot of time. So all microservice like, for example, Pi-hole in IPv6, and what was it? There's so many like microservice you can install for home labbing. So I'm gonna do it on IPv6 with 1 gigabit. Okay, so I cannot buy all the 10 gigabit LAN port and install it with heat pan. That's a lot of money for each device, and like I told you, I only have only 4 port for this 10 gigabit, and everything's gonna too expensive, and even the ROMs, like even you buy it right now because of the what you call AI. So Mac Mini, I think if you're gonna DIY some parts and build, I think Mac Mini is like all the way if you ask me. So Mac Mini, but there's no like Ubuntu server on Mac Mini. I don't know if you can install it right now in import chip. Oh my god, if they manage to install the import chip with Ubuntu server, I think it's possible. They already like doing it anyway, and how small it is. But the downside of that, you cannot upgrade what's inside, and the 10 gigabit LAN port. So like for this 6th gen, you can just plug in the 10 gigabit and everything's gonna go. So, and the case too, the Dell, you can like use the DYI on that, but like I told you, and because it's bubble of AI, everything's kind of expensive for now, and yeah.